I am the Professor Trent Gilbo. Alongside me on commentary tonight is Biss and the Velvet Voice himself from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Mr. Walker Stewart. And guys, what a night we've got lined up here tonight. We're going to kick it off with a bang here.
Well, we know that it's going to be a good night because Culture Shock is in attendance, and I, for one, cannot wait for what we're going to see here tonight live at Campbell Hall.
Well, the Velvet Voice, Walker Stewart. Unfortunately, I think my voice may be a little closer to corduroy tonight, but hopefully my 11-plus years working in the office around these shows here, I can give a little insight. This team right here has been tearing it up on Contenders and got them a little title shot here tonight.
Yeah, the trio of Culture Shock has made waves on the Texas Contender Series shows of New Texas Pro Wrestling. And tonight, we're going to see a different pair in Starboy Danny O'Ryan and the Flower Child Ollie Summers tagging together. Usually, we see Ollie and CJC, who you see on the outside teaming together, but we're going to go with the different combination type. Maybe this is the combination that is going to work for Culture Shock to bring home that tag team championship.
Yeah, well, there's potential for anything here tonight, but Trent, but the reality is you're stepping into the ring against the 8th Day, and you know exactly who the 8th Day tend to be.
Yeah, the 8th Day, a 4-time record-breaking holders of the New Texas Pro Tag Team Championship. There you see the Great Miracle Shawn Hendricks, Brother Tracy, Holy Roger, and the Guardian standing tall, protective of the 8th Day. But just as we talked about Culture Shock going with a different combination here tonight, the 8th Day as well sporting a different combination. Brother Tracy alongside Shawn Hendricks, as you see him talking. Spoke so loud, almost broke the mic, Shawn.
Thank you.
Well, he's not exactly Ted, our ring announcer, but he's fairly close.
No, not even. But as I was saying, Shawn Hendricks kind of stepping into the role of Father O'Day here tonight to defend these tag team championships. Father O'Day has singles business here on his mind in the 6-shooter challenge that we'll see later on. So a little bit of a chemistry change here tonight for both Culture Shock and the 8th Day. Things could get very interesting here as you see both teams facing off with one another.
I was going to ask, I want to get your thoughts on this matchup, especially with the difference of teams, the different partnerships that we're seeing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You're seeing a little mixing and mashing of normal trios. When you bring in a guy like Danny O'Ryan, you're kind of going more heavy hitting than CJC's ground-based game. And I kind of worry here. The 8th Day getting the jump here. And Father O'Day's sort of the leader of the group, right? The head coach, if you will.
Right.
And it almost feels like he's simming a game here, right? Not being involved in this matchup. You see the quick action from Culture Shock. Not even out here, back there preparing for the 6-shooter challenge, which could be a huge deal for his individual career.
You're right about that one. Ollie Summers and Danny O'Ryan. You know, I'm not incredibly familiar with the work of Danny O'Ryan. However, I've seen a lot of Ollie Summers. I've seen a lot of Culture Shock in action. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how this one plays out. It looks like we're going to be getting Hendricks starting this one off legally against Summers.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the speed's going to be the game of Ollie Summers. Danny O'Ryan definitely is going to bring the power. A heavy hitter.
But man, just as you're saying that, look at this going for the cover, hook of the leg, just the 1 count. Just as you were saying, you know, speed's going to be the name of the game for him. He was using power maneuvers left and right, and it's going to be Danny O'Ryan in down with the suplex.
And they may have Shawn Hendricks in the wrong area of town here.
Definitely right there in the center of the ring. Like I said, Culture Shock going with a different combination, as you mentioned, Bish. A little more power tonight. The CJC, known for his technical prowess and his trapper skills, if you will, known as the Trapper. We're maybe trying to match up with the muscle of Brother Tracy here tonight, going a little strong style, if you will, in Culture Shock.
Yeah, I think that's definitely got to be the game plan here. Brother Tracy is a load.
Look at this cover here, hook of the leg, just the 2 count. Brother Tracy is a very intimidating competitor. I was watching him walk by in the locker room, couldn't even get a chance to speak with him. I don't think he'd want to speak with me unless he's spreading the good word, so to speak, Biss.
Brother Tracy, one of the strongest individuals on this roster. I mean, he's not called the Wrath of the 8th Day for no reason, guys.
There you go, tag made. In comes Ollie Summers.
Hey, stick and move here. The athleticism and Culture Shock coming through. And that's what these kids have to offer.
Cover here once again. Hook of the leg, just a 2 count once again. These quick, consistent covers that we're starting to see out of Ollie Summers and Danny O'Ryan at a certain point are going to start to frustrate a guy like Brother Tracy. We've seen Tracy get frustrated tons in the past. It's cost him at different points in his career. However, they walk in with the momentum of being New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions.
Holy Roger tripping up Ollie Summers with a distraction, and Tracy able to capitalize with that strong shoulder tackle, taking the Flower Child down, now in control.
And that may be why someone like Father O'Day has the confidence to focus on singles achievements here tonight. They always have that insurance policy on the outside.
Yeah, the 8th Day known for the numbers game. There's a blind tag right there from Sean Hendricks.
And up, planted down. Watch out for Sean Hendricks taking things from the top. Frog splash here in Pasadena. Cover here. And the kick out.
Out at the last second. And there's that power from Brother Tracy we talked about. The Culture Shock was doing a great job of sticking and moving. Those big, powerful muscles fatigue quickly. They're going to have to keep that going. Now you got a little bit more endurance in there with Sean. That may be a game plan as well.
I find it interesting to talk about the numbers advantage that the 8th Day typically have, but you do have CJC on the outside here that really evens things up, but we haven't seen CJC involved much in this match.
No, I think the guys at Culture Shock definitely want to try and win this the right way. We've seen the 8th Day capitalize and become 4-time champions in a variety of different ways, underhanded tactics, no doubt. But nonetheless, 4-time champs are 4-time champs, regardless how you get there.
Yeah, the other thing you have to consider, there's 4 sides to the ring. CJC can only be on one at a time. They've got 2 other guys to play with on the outside. Ollie fighting back here.
Oh my gosh.
That's just the power. That's the power they have to contend with. They can't get caught.
And as you mentioned earlier, the Father O'Day having the confidence of Sean Hendricks coming in and taking this spot, fulfilling the role. We saw on social media where Father O'Day gave his blessing for Sean Hendricks to take this spot to defend those championships for the 8th Day.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's a little hollow if you ask me. It's very clear what he has in mind. That 6-shooter contract is a huge deal for an individual career. If he can skate by, have these guys do his light work for him, and then he gets a shot at any title he wants, come on, you know what he's going for.
You want to talk about how influential that 6-shooter contract is. You look at our current champion right now, and Stephen Wolf, the way it's elevated him up the cards here in New Texas Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. A huge piece of the puzzle here in New Texas.
Oh, now it's Ollie Summers going to try and keep the offensive going as much as possible. Looking for the tag.
So close, just fingertips away.
It's not going to happen. German suplex back of the neck for Sean Hendricks.
A little half and half. Ernie Palmer going on.
Watch out for Brother Tracy back inside the ring.
Again.
Just tossing Ollie into the corner, picking up one more.
Say what you want. It's smart tag team wrestling from the 8th Day to be able to do what they're doing, cutting the ring in half. It's the name of the game here tonight.
Yep. We talked about Culture Shock, keeping Sean in the wrong area of town. 8th Day's firmly got Ollie stuck in the middle. If he hits this spear, we could be done. This could be over quick.
We could be seeing it out of the corner. Was looking for the spear into the middle turnbuckle.
Got to be Danny. Got to be Danny.
Both guys getting tags in. Fresh man on each team.
Cross body.
He hit the lights.
That's a headshot right there. Now
here's those strikes.
Taking it to Brother Tracy. Oh, man.
Oh, there you see the strength. Brother Tracy just whipping Danny right over. Oh, caught him.
Oh, boy.
Oh, tossed him in the corner. Danny was able to catch. Got him with the cutter.
Cutter.
Follow up, Danny. He's right there in the middle, right in the center of the ring.
Danny O'Ryan has competed against some of the best in the world.
Oh, but the momentum he was feeling just wasn't paying attention to Shawn Hendricks.
You got to have eyes in the back of your head with the guys like the 8th Day out here.
Yeah, it's 83 days today for the reign of the 8th Day as New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions. As up with the kick, roundhouse super kick. Look at this, middle rope. Tornado DDT.
That's 3 knockout shots in a row and then dropped him right on his dome.
Not enough to knock him out for good, though, as managing to make that 2 count.
Just narrowly missing, having new champs right there.
Maybe the head not the best offensive target for Shawn Hendricks. Just saying. Hit something a little more vital.
The Argentine positioning here for Danny O'Ryan. You talked about that strength wherever necessary.
Yeah, he's a little plug, man. He's a little powerhouse.
Oh, and from behind the back, there's the tag. Watch out for Ollie Summers. I don't think Shawn Hendricks knows. Oh, man.
Combination move right there. We could have new champs. Oh, but quickly, Brother Tracy breaking up the count to save those titles for the 8th Day.
You got to give a lot of credit where it's due for Brother Tracy, except maybe not right now.
Yeah. I'm impressed at Brother Tracy stepping up, directing traffic, kind of taking over the leadership role here tonight.
Well, Brother Tracy out on the outside. This could be the opening that Culture Shock needs.
Oh, they have him hooked here.
Could be seeing the end here. Oh, Shawn Hendricks manages to kick out of it. Can he get out to run the double underhook? There it is. Fisherman twist and shout. Cover here and kick out. Wow.
Just narrowly getting out of that as Danny O'Ryan and Ollie Summers and Brother Tracy were fighting on the outside. There was no chance of a pin being broken up by someone on the outside coming in. Yeah. And now you have the advantage going to the 8th Day with both members of their team inside. Oh, Shawn Hendricks is calling for damnation. Oh, my goodness.
That's got to be it.
Folded in half.
Oh, Ollie Summers diving into Brother Tracy, who fell in to the pinning predicament, breaking up the count.
You know, sometimes you got to utilize your body as a weapon. It is your greatest asset that you have, and it saves the match for Culture Shock tonight.
Ollie Summers, the Brother Tracy, the corner pocket. Got the job done.
All 4 men down, struggling to get to their feet. This crowd trying to get behind Culture Shock. Ollie with a discus forearm, sending Brother Tracy down. Bicycle kick from Hendricks, taking Summers down.
Oh, all loaded.
Wow. Oh, stump puller, pile driver.
Short trip, bad landing.
Yeah, definitely so. There's another one.
Pinpoint right on the jaw.
The height on that drop kick from Brother Tracy, turning Danny O'Ryan backwards.
And Danny's in a bad way here. Shawn's no better, though.
No, both men struggling to get to their feet. Oh, there's a spear attempt, missed. Oh!
Mule kick, Enzi.
That'll take anybody out. Brother Tracy, Ollie Summers down on the outside. Shawn Hendricks trying to capitalize on this moment, hooking O'Ryan for that fisherman one more time. O'Ryan reversing it. Oh!
Dropped him.
It's what you have to do if you're Danny O'Ryan. Big position cover here. Could we see?
And Holy Roger. Holy Roger pulled out Shawn Hendricks.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't get to see it.
He pulled Shawn Hendricks out of the ring, saving him from the 3 count. And now,
there we go.
He's been ejected for his efforts.
It should have been a disqualification, but we're going to take what we're going to take.
CJC's had enough here. Look.
Holy Roger can't be arguing with the official like
this. He's about to get trapped.
Bam! All right.
Man.
CJC absolutely taking it to Holy Roger.
It's about 42 degrees in here tonight, boys. That shot was not pleasant.
No, don't come over here. Don't come over here.
CJC.
Oh, Brother Tracy's back in. And Brother Tracy with a spear of vengeance.
Spear.
A double spear of vengeance from Brother Tracy, taking out both members of Culture Shock.
Yeah, Ollie on the outside, Orion stuck inside.
Oh, and Sean Hendricks has the brass knuckles.
The officials too busy checking on Ollie Summers. Brass knuckles to the skull of Brother Tracy.
Orion ducked, connecting with Brother Tracy with those brass knucks. Hendricks in disbelief.
This might be the moment.
This is it. This is the opening that Culture Shock needs.
Here we go, dropped up on top.
Here we go, there's that driver.
Oh, man. Folded in half cover here, and we have new Texas Pro Tag Team Champions.
He broke his damn neck. New champs, new champs.
Tag Team Champions, Culture Shock.
Bish, I think you were right. This combination of Ollie and Danny, were able to pull it off.
Hey, I'm happy as hell for Ollie and Danny, but Father O'Day has got to be writhing in pain in the back right now. He thought this one was in the books. He thought he had it taken care of.
He placed all his faith in Sean Hendricks and Brother Tracy.
He pushed in all the chips, and the wheel came up Culture Shock, baby.
Well, think about how Brother Tracy must feel. He was taking a leadership role and given that role here tonight by Father O'Day. Coming up short, you know there's going to be repercussions.
Yeah. Got cracked in the head and then got popped with the brass knucks.
If I'm correct, I believe first time reign for Culture Shock here as new Texas Pro Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
First time.
I mean, pardon the pun, but a bit of a shock, right?
Yeah.
They've come up on contenders, right? With how dominant 8 Day's been, a little bit of a surprise in the opener.
If that's any indication of how things are to come tonight, gentlemen, we're going to have one hell of a show coming our way.